Record progress.
Good afternoon. So today we are going to learn chapter or going to understand the concept of arithmetic progression of class 10th. We are going to understand the topic named arithmetic Okay, good afternoon. So today we are going to learn or understand the concept of arithmetic progression, which is also known as AP of class 10th. Okay, so in this topic, we are supposed to learn the definition, that is, what is actually an AP or an arithmetic progression is, some general terms related to it, and then learn how to approach or solve the questions, right? So we are going to learn the definition first of all. So as per the definition, an arithmetic progression is we can say a series which is what? Progressive in nature, that is, which can either be increasing or decreasing. Okay, so let me explain you with an example. Suppose there are some number written like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up to so on. So what do you see in this? What do you observe in this? One thing you can observe is that this is a series, right? Because number of digits are written here, right? In a preceding manner. That is, if you add in this digit 1, if you add 1, it would give you 2. In the similar manner, if you add in this 2, 1 again, you would get 3. Again, if you add 4, if you add 1, you would get 4. Again, if you add 1, you would get 5. Like, and in the similar manner, if you add 5, if you add 1 in this 5, you would get the next number. So what is it? It is a series. Okay, and we can name this series as arithmetic progression. Now you can ask me, well, ma'am, why we can name this series as arithmetic progression? Is something special about this arithmetic progression? Yes, there is something special about this arithmetic progression, is that you get the successive term. That is, you get the successive term by adding or subtracting a digit or a number from the next or the previous term. Okay, let me explain again this with an example, right? Let me explain this with an example. Suppose if you're having a series, again a series like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and up to so on. Okay, so what so we can see that the very next term we are getting is by adding 2. Yes, is it? Yes, it is. So what I meant to say is, in an arithmetic progression or in an AP series, you get the very next term by adding or subtracting a number or a digit. Okay, this is the very basic definition of an arithmetic progression, that we get the successive terms by adding or subtracting something, and the number we add or subtract, this number which we add or subtract to get the next term is known as what? This is known as common difference. Okay, this is known as common difference. Like suppose if you watch in the previous series, in this 1, 2, 3, 4, what do you notice? That you get the next term by adding 1. This means that the common difference in this is 1. Okay, and in this the common difference is supposed to be 2. Correct? So this was all about what does common difference mean, what is arithmetic progression is, okay, and what is the basic thing which is required so you can tell a given series is a arithmetic progression or not. So these were the details required. So you can now generalize what an AP is, right? You can generalize like AP is a series in which the succeeding terms you get is by adding a number or a digit, and this number or digit is known as common difference, which for a given series is common, or we can say same for all the numbers, right? Okay, so next thing is first term. Next thing we are supposed is to learn first term, which is generally represented as a common difference, which we had just learned. What is common difference? We represent it by D. And the last term which we are supposed to know about AP is nth term. Nth term. What is this nth term? Okay, let me tell you first the first term, that is A. Okay, in any series, whatever this first number is, this is known as first term of the series. Like if I write again a series, so this is the first term. Again, if I write another series, so this would be its first term, okay? And D is the common difference. What is D? The common difference. That is the difference which the series is following, or you can say common difference is the number which you are adding to the preceding term to get the what? Succeeding term. Like this is the preceding term. In this, you would add 1 to get the next term. Again, this is the preceding term. You would add 1 to get the successive term. In this, again, in 4, you would add 1 to get 5, which is the successive term. Again, 5 is the preceding term. You would add 1 to get this successive term. Okay, right? Again, you can see in this series, what is the you can say number which you would add to get the next number, very next number. It is 5, right? Again, you can notice that you would be required to add 5 to get the very number 20, and so on. So this is what your common difference looks like. Your common difference in this is 5. Now I hope that you have understand the common difference. That common difference is the number which you add to the preceding term to get the successive term. And one thing you need to remember, that this common difference for a series is same. Okay, this suppose if the common difference is not same. Now let us suppose an example that in a series the common difference is not same. We should look to such an example. Like suppose if our series is, okay, suppose our series is 4, 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. So let's find out the common difference. Okay, now if you observe the common difference, okay, one thing I forgot to tell you is that the common difference, how can you find the common difference? You can easily subtract the successive term minus the preceding term to get the common difference, right? Like suppose this is the successive term and this is the preceding term. Okay, I hope that you understand the meaning of the word this successive and this preceding term. Okay, you can even let this to be your successive term and this to be your preceding term, but the condition is both the succeeding and preceding terms should be in a sequential manner. That is the term which is followed by the another one. Okay, you cannot take the first term or the fourth term. That would be really wrong. Okay, now I hope this successive term and preceding term concept is clear to you, and that is why we are studying the topic. Okay, if you do not understand the successive term or preceding term, then you can very easily understand from this example. If it is written as A, B, C, and D, and so on. Suppose it is written like this. Okay, then in this series, this is